You're live.
Oh, hi. Hi, happy Mother's Day. Welcome. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you're enjoying your day with your mom or yourself with your kids or just enjoying your day. It is Sunday, so most people are off. And I had a really nice day so far with my daughter. We have been creating things. So she bought this really awesome vintage sewing machine, and we've been sewing things. So that's been really fun. Check out my Instagram. I'm going to start posting stuff as we make stuff and cool items. I'm making a patchwork purse, which I've never made before, but I thought I would make something that when I screw it up, it's going to look okay. It's going to look intentional. So we're going to do some spirit readings tonight, and hopefully we can bring some moms through, maybe some grandmoms. So if you know anybody who's lost a mom or they're missing their mom, maybe can share and like and share and tell them about it. So just so you know, kind of a school of thought here, a couple little housekeeping tips. We are going to be doing spirit readings. So if you're requesting a reading, please just let me know the relationship and the first name. And then I'm just going to kind of prattle on whatever I see, and hopefully that'll be your person. It is really by chance. We're just going to spin the wheel, and Lisa's going to grab somebody out of wherever it stops. So we really have no control over who comes through. So please just request once or twice. In fact, you might get blocked if you inundate and flood the feed.
Yeah, like incessantly.
Yeah, if you ask incessantly, we're going to have to block because it's really not fair to everybody. So
But a few times.
you can like remind us that you're still there. And if I do call on you, I might be seeing your request a few minutes after you've placed it. So please let me know if you're still there. It's also fun for everybody to go back and read your comments about when you're validating a reading. And if it makes sense to you, it helps me read too, but I am just going to sort of prattle on through it. So even if I don't hear your reply, everybody I see in spirit is there for somebody. So let's see what else. Yeah, just first name and relationship, and then I will describe who I see. I feel things in my body with maybe how they passed, but keep an open mind. It might be something that you're going through or that someone else that they want to talk to is going through too. So I get those sort of references as well. Again, I'm only doing spirit readings tonight. I do have my cards here, but we're going to concentrate on talking to people. So if spirit asks me to pull out the cards for you, I'll do that. And it's really purely by chance. I wish I could get to everybody. I do like to go back and read the comments. So please let us know if your reading is fitting for you or not. That's really important. And have a good time and relax.
Can you remind them about the scammers?
Oh yeah, we're already trying to get on and grab your business, and I just think that's unethical. And you guys just don't need to be getting readings from people who are unethical, even if they are real psychics. They really shouldn't be trying to interrupt our experience here tonight by getting your business and soliciting you, especially ones that say things like, oh, the angels told me to tell you to pay me a bunch of money and I'll give you your message. I will never do that to you. I'll never private message you or text you to say that I have a message for you and to please pay me. If spirit ever asked me to give you a message that you haven't contacted me and asked for yourself, I will give it to you for free. So anybody who tells you that spirit has a message for you and they want to charge you, that's unethical. They shouldn't do it, in my opinion. So just ignore the scammers. Let's just have a good time anyway. Okay, anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, then let's see. Roll the dice or the wheel. Okay, so your grandmother Linda for Sharon. So let me ask for her. Linda, okay, one moment. So there is a woman that She seems older, but she's also really has a high energy. So she's standing right here. And I think she kind of knew that we might be selecting you somehow, or maybe she threw that name out there because she seemed really ready, really fast. But she's got a lot of energy. She does look older. She's changed her hair. That looks really nice now. So she's kind of showing me that she's got her hair done. But it does look different than normal. And I'm feeling really, really dizzy. And I feel a little bit lightheaded. She is a white woman. She's not very big, but very forward, very talkative. She says that, let's see if I can feel something else in my body other than that weird dizzy feeling that I was feeling. I think she had some joint or something issues because her arms are stiff and feel kind of difficult to move and stuff like that. But her personality and her energy is really spunky, really a lot high energy. And it doesn't match how she feels in her body. The body feels like low energy. Her personality feels like high energy. She is saying something about the number 3. So 3 numbers are really tricky for me. It could be March or third of a month, or the fact that she had 3 children, or she's one of 3. So that's a little, oh no, maybe you have 3 children. So she's doing the number 3. So let me know if that fits for you. She says, she's referencing when my grandmother came to me in a dream. So you might have had a dream about her. And the way that she's saying it is that she came to say goodbye. And that if you didn't get a chance to say that, don't worry about that. Sometimes it's easier on you guys, when if you're not there, or if someone's not there to say goodbye, it's the person left behind that usually feels so guilty about it. But I'm telling you, they don't always want an audience. So it's a private moment and they have to do it the way they have to do it. And she's also showing me a necklace, which is really nice. And but she's kind of taking it off and handing it to. So I think there's that. She doesn't look very tall. I'm only 5'4", and she's either around my height or maybe even a little shorter. She talks a lot and she's very busy. She said that she does visit the family a lot, and so that you probably do see a lot of signs from her. I don't know if she didn't know how to drive or if she learned later in life, but she's showing me somebody taking her on a drive. I'm not really sure, but what that means. Maybe you took her on a drive before she passed or something. But that was lovely, whatever she's talking about that. So Sharon, let us know if you're still there. She says hello. She's saying hi to your whole family, and she says that she's around them a lot. And if anything falls or moves a picture, now I'm getting a sharp pain in my chest as well. Okay, let's see who else.
Oh. Yeah.
There's a Lisa Miller on.
I saw her. I'm like, wait, is that?
I know, that was weird.
That was weird.
I'm just going to write that down if he comes through. Lisa, if your dad comes through, so Joanne says her mother Mary.
Mother Mary.
That's so cute. All right, Joanne, let's see if we can get to your Mother Mary. Okay, you guys, don't forget to come back and let us know if it makes sense, because sometimes they might have more to say to you and they're kind of still hanging around. In fact, your grandmother's energy is really high. Linda's energy is. So she might want to, Okay, Joanne, Mother Mary. Mother Mary. Is she a small woman with kind of big boobs? So I actually see her sitting down pretty calm and a big smile. She also doesn't look very old, maybe in her 60s. But she looks younger than the woman that I was just talking to. So that age group would make sense. There's also a pain in my left arm. Sometimes that's an indication of stroke, but she looks fine and she's talking okay. But she's I don't think she's here with me. I think she's there with you, like sitting on the couch, or to me, it looks like I'm seeing a picture of her sitting on the couch. She just waved at me, so I know she's interacting with me. She's not very big. She's kind of thin. Let me know if that sounds like your mom, Mary. Is that you? Because I think that she's been with you all day. And did you have a cake or something, or blow a candle out, or do a cake or dessert in honor of her? She used to bake cakes, and now somebody made it for her or got one to honor her or something like that. Let me know if that makes sense. And if so, then what she's showing me is that she's not here with me. She's there with you. She's like on the couch or in your house and has been all day. And she's feeling really good. The only thing that I do feel something sort of on the left side of my breast or chest. And when I first saw her, I thought that she was going to tell me breasts, but then she looked like she kind of had big breasts. So then I thought maybe that's what she was showing you. So let me know if that makes sense. She's really cool and says hello and happy Mother's Day. And I'm also sorry. I've been sewing, so fabric and stuff is in my head, but the fabric that she's showing me is not one that I have or bought, and it's like a red plaid with another color in it, like dark, like black or green. Okay, I don't know why she's showing me that. Okay. Father Michael, and then Lisa Miller had a Father Michael, so that's weird. So we're going to get a couple dads here. Oh, that's her. Okay.
That's her, yeah.
Okay. All right. So it just takes them just a second to walk through, because the way that I experience it is that, to me, it looks, when I start looking around in spirit, it looks like there's a bunch of people and I'm wearing foggy glasses and earmuffs. So there's a whole bunch of them. And then I sort of have to call the name out in my head, and then they sort of make their way through the crowd. And the man that's coming, and he looks pretty tall. I'm really bad with height, but he looks kind of tall. He's certainly not a small guy. He's fairly big or tall. And he's sitting down in front of me. He's got a great smile. He's got a little bit of a limp, but I don't think that has anything to do with his passing. I think he's showing me that for a reason. And it's on the right. So it's either his right leg or your right leg. Just some old bothersome thing. And he kind of smiled about that, because actually I think he's moving around pretty good. I do think he passed from an illness, and I think that he passed fairly young for that. And other than that, everything seems, it kind of seems like it was a surprise, and that it was just a fluke, weird surprise thing that shouldn't have happened for somebody who was in pretty good shape. I think that's him. And that name, I know it's a common name anyway, but he is also kind of pointing around different people in the family. So let me know. And he's got a white t-shirt on. It's pretty bright white. Everything looks so clean.
Not very tall, but heavy set.
Oh, heavy set. Well, let me know if the rest of that makes sense, because he does look like kind of a big guy, but he looks more heavy set. I don't know if he really looks heavy set, to be honest. And he's wearing a stark white t-shirt, and it has some logos on it. So let me know if and if you have other like kids named that, or if there's other if that name's going around a lot in the family. And if you had some crazy illness that see, someone who's heavy set, that's the part I'm not getting, because someone who's heavy set, probably he looks like he was healthy before this happened.
Oh, he would wear white t-shirts.
Well, I have to tell you, he doesn't really look what I would call heavy set. He just looks like a bigger guy. And it looks like, because everything looks good, like he's all in good health, everything, he's feeling really good, great smile.
I don't think that's him.
Yeah, I don't think so. He does have a stark white t-shirt on, and the t-shirt's significant for some reason, because it's white. Like, so he always wore white, or you gave him a white shirt. So let me see if he's someone that can help me find your dad, because this guy, I wouldn't call him heavy set, because he feels good. He looks fit. So stick around. Let me try to find your dad. I wrote his name down, and I've been calling that name out, but I don't think this is him, and he's the only one I'm seeing at the moment. I can see this guy. I'll bet he knows him, Lisa. I'll bet you $1 million he knows him, because when I call out Michael, he's turning around and talking to somebody behind him. So either I had a friend, an uncle, or somebody who looks like this guy does. And this guy looks like but he's talking to him behind. But see, now the guy that he's talking to, that's a whole different vibe. That's a whole different feeling. Now I feel like there's something going on with my side or my kidney or something that's bothering me here, and it feels crampy, and he does look heavier set, but he's standing up and he's a little bit further back. Maybe this isn't really his thing. I'm not really sure why he's standing back there or why this guy's trying to bring him through. So if you can think of anybody that knows your dad that fits that description, let me know and I'll get right back to him. But stick around. We'll keep trying. So, all right, let's try another. Mannix. Sky's father, Mannix. Okay. You know what's trippy, Sky? I hear a male figure in my head. I'm thinking that you're a mom because I also heard this male figure say happy birthday to you, but he's also showing me something that looks like pendulum that he thinks might not really be real, but I have one sitting here and he's showing me that like you use one or you know about this or something like that. There's also this really weird gasping feeling that I had where I couldn't catch my breath, and he's standing back here and he's talking in my head. And there's something about the month of 7. Let me know if that makes sense for you, Sky. But he's also actually wishing you happy birthday, or what did I say? What day is it? Mother's Day. So if you have kids, let me know if that's for you. And if you friggin' have a pendulum or use one, or did that recently, or know about them or like them, or like Jewel, this is the one that I have in front of me that he's showing me with. So I feel like I see it moving. Okay. And then 7 is either July or 7th of the month.
Oh, she said day 7. So that must mean something.
And if he had something where he gasped for air, he's okay now. I also think that he stands around you and talks to you, because the way that he's talking to me, it's almost like I'm not seeing him stand in front of me like I do most people. It's like he's trying to talk to you. And that you can get messages from spirit. He says they're all around you, like you're either sensitive or open, and there's all kinds of stuff happening around you, or yeah, but that's your dad. Okay, let me do another one. Fox, I need to hear from my son. How did you say that name? Is that Michael?
Michael.
All right. It's spelled different, but it's a great name. And this is from Fox. So I hope this is your son, but this feels like a very young baby energy, or feels very young. It's a little boy, child I've got a really bad headache at the moment. So let me know how old your son was, because this one is pretty young. I'm not even sure that he was. I can see him at 2 different ages. I can see that like almost like a newborn, and then at like 2 years old. So and then my head hurts a little bit. It's cute kid. I also feel like there was another Mother's Day missed. So he's saying Happy Mother's Day twice.
He was 29.
29. This is a baby. Michael, is that how is it? Well, I'm just going to see if that's the name I'm saying in my head. It's got sick to my stomach. Hold on. Where's Michael? Who's this little kid? This little boy was with me earlier. I saw a little baby with me, and I didn't have any readings scheduled. And usually and I thought we were doing card readings tonight, so I guess he's been here for a while. So I'll get right back and see if I can see your son. And if he's 29, this obviously isn't him. But this is a little boy that was either sick in the hospital on the first Mother's Day and then passed before the second one.
She just said, please, son, tell her yes, he missed last year.
Oh, her son did?
Oh, it's how it's spelled, his name.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on one sec. But she said her son was 29?
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just getting my wires crossed here, because he said he missed 2 Mother's Day. If that was the only one he missed. Oh, wait, maybe I am seeing him. Hold on. And I sort of, because of your picture, you look like a natural blonde. I expect to see blonde. Not seeing that with the male figure that I'm seeing here. I don't know why I didn't think that that would even be your guy. Anyway, he's got darker hair. He's young. So aside from this baby, if anybody has a 2-year-old baby or a baby that passed by the time he was 2, I don't know. Ah, come on, Michael. Let's see if that's, and he's got, so my chest is hurting. There's a male figure standing here who looks like he could be about that age because he's still got color in his hair and he's kind of thin. It's really hard when I can't tell. And it's got, and I'm feeling like I'm getting hit in the chest. Did we ever hear back from?
She says, LOL. She's like, no, my hair is black, so is his.
Oh, okay. Well, you did a good job with your hair because it looks pretty natural in the picture, but I can only see a picture that big. So I'll bet that's him standing here. So did he have anything going on with the chest or some shocking surprise thing that would impact that? Because that's what I felt. Although he looks perfectly fine. Yeah.
Let me tell you what she said.
Yeah.
He was killed.
Murdered?
She just said he was killed.
Oh. Well, that sudden.
I don't, maybe. I don't know.
The sudden, if he was killed, that would make sense for this guy that's standing there. The sudden, and do you have anything on your left arm, like a tattoo or anything in honor of him? Because that just buzzed. And he gave me a thumbs up. So I think that it would have impacted and been sudden.
They don't know how he passed, but he was killed.
Wow. So if this is him, let me see if I can get one more, because the feeling that I'm getting is that I feel like I'm hit in the chest, and that because he's so young that I didn't think it could be a heart attack, but it actually felt like an impact to the chest. So and I need to know if you have that, if you've got something.
Well, she said yes, but I don't know if she said yes to.
I'll bet it's that, because he gave me a thumbs up on that. That's him. Happy Mother's Day from him. That's him. Okay.
And she said, are they going to get them?
Okay, let me ask him about that.
Oh, she says he has my name in his arm.
That's him. So let me ask him about this. I have to tell you a couple of things before I answer that question. That I know this is totally him. Because he gave me a thumbs up, everything that you said and everything that I said. And he says, yes, they are going to get him, by the way. But here's the thing. He doesn't want you to think that he was scared or suffering, because it was like 1 minute it was here and the next minute he was there. There was nothing in between. It's almost like when they show me that when you get in a car accident, you wake up in the hospital, you don't really remember anything, except that there's a face. I can see a face of a male figure. And it's a shock. So I see in his mind's eye the face of a male figure. It's really brief and really quick, and then that's all I see. And then bam, he's in heaven. Except that I felt that in the chest, like there was some sort of impact. But that's him. He's got his feet are too big for his body, and he's setting aside his shoes. I think that's almost like the only thing that was left out of what he was wearing or something like that. Yeah, I think they are going to get them. And I think it had to do with this male figure.
Oh my God, whose face? I see it in my dreams.
Yeah, it's a male figure in my mind. And I would like, whose face? I wonder if it's the same one, but it actually kind of looks a lot different than he looks.
Can you do a private reading?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, tell her contact.
Okay, so Lisa will contact you to set up a private reading with him. Okay, Susie, your Aunt Charlene or your cousin Nina? Okay, so this is for Susie, and she's looking for Charlene or Nina. Okay. So there's an image of a woman that when I call out that name, she's sort of standing away a little bit, like she's fixing something and doing something. She's always doing things for other people. And I feel like even though she's the one who passed, she's still doing stuff for other people. And then, so now she scooted up a chair for somebody else. Maybe that's Nina. I'm not sure. But anyway, scooted up a chair for somebody else. And then she pulled in and scooted up a chair. And now she's staring at me. So I think that's her because she responded when I said the name. That's her. Come on, Charlene. They must be together because she's pointing to the other person that she scooted a chair up for, only I don't see her yet. But she's going like this, like they're together. She's showing me lots of little ornate things, things that have flowers on it. Necklaces, jewelry, little ornate things with flowers. They're really small, but a lot of different things. I think she likes that. Everything that she's wearing is sort of cute and ornate. She is a white woman. I guess she's about middle-aged. She doesn't look very old. She snapped her fingers, so it must have been a set in passing. So maybe they passed together because she keeps doing this thing about them being together. And then her Mother's Day is kind of split in two. Like, so if that is her daughter, for instance, then she's got family there and family here. And I'm having trouble breathing. So let me know if that makes sense. I can't really describe how she looks. I think she's got shortish hair, but I'm not sure. It could be around here.
She just said she is, but I don't know.
Okay. Let me know when you guys validate what I'm saying, since it's so much later in the feed. Be specific about what I've said that makes sense or doesn't make sense. So that way, not only can I know that I can let these people know that we've gotten their message through, but also so other people can see. Sorry, I just got. I got a lot of people talking to me all at once. So let me know what makes sense, and if she is with her daughter, and then if she has another kid here, because Mother's Day is split, and that. And if that is her, she actually feels pretty peaceful and likes the area that she's in, heaven that she's in. She says it's pretty it's like being on earth, but everything's nice, everything's good. You don't hear a lot of horrible news and stuff like that. And she says not to watch the news. I think that maybe you're ODing on it or something, I don't know, but she says that where she's at, she doesn't watch it, and it's more peaceful. Other than that, I feel a little bit of tingly in my feet, but that might be the way I'm sitting. Okay, let me know.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Amber, your son Dakota and your daughter Teresa Brooke. Well, first of all, come on, both. I'm so sorry. Dakota and Brooke. Teresa Brooke. Okay, and this is for Amber. Okay. So I'm only seeing one male figure. I'm calling both names out, but I'm only seeing one male, and it looks like he has brown hair, and it's kind of long, almost like it's in his eyes, and he's doing this, and I can't tell how old he is. He looks tall enough to be at least 10 or 12 or teenager, but that's all I'm seeing is the brown hair, and he's doing this, and he's got really great eyes. So now I'm seeing his eyes. So let me know how old he was. Where's this Teresa Brooke? Where are you? I don't see her yet. I think he's a teenager. And he's just a really good-looking kid, but his hair is kind of in his eyes. That's all I'm seeing with him. Oh, he just waved at me.
Oh, 23.
Okay, could be 23. But does he have kind of longerish hair hanging in his face a little bit? And nice, really pretty eyes? And he waved at me. I think
they both were 23.
Oh, they were twins, probably. Oh, horrible. All right, then she's got to be there with him.
Yes, they were twins.
What's weird is
yes, she said yes, but I don't know if that means the hair or the
they were
twins. It might be the hair.
Let me know if that's the hair or if you're saying yes because we're knowing that they're twins. But if his hair is like that, there's this image of a kid, young male, but he looks really young. And his hair is kind of in his face like this. And when he goes like this, I can see his eyes, and his eyes are really pretty. And the only thing that I'm feeling is pressure in my abdomen. And if it was some kind of accident, that's all I'm feeling.
She said no.
And snapped his fingers.
They were not twins.
Oh.
They were both 23. He was murdered in 2017, and then she passed away February 27th of this year.
Got it. So if he was killed,
and she said yes to the hair.
Okay, then all I'm feeling with him is pressure in my stomach, and that was fast. So he snapped his fingers, and then I felt that. So, but everything else looks good. And then, so I think that's him, especially if he has really pretty eyes, and a great smile. When I ask him about your daughter, so that's just unbelievable. I'm so sorry for your loss, especially here on Mother's Day, that you've lost both of your kids at that same age. But I'll tell you a couple of things. There's a little bit of pressure on my shoulders right here as well now. And I think that has to do with him because I don't see him, but I can see her. I don't see her, but I can see him turning around and talking to somebody. So he's telling me that she's there, but she may have some things that she needs to work on and to heal. Where with him, I feel like he's already kind of in a good space. He feels peaceful to me, but he did snap his fingers. He did say it was quick. Oh, and he says, tell my mom that she's here with me because he doesn't want you to think that she's alone or in a bad place, which she's not. For her, behind him, I don't think this is him. This sounds like a female voice, but behind him, to where he was turning around and looking and talking to, I could hear like singing. It was a pretty voice, and it was like singing all the time, like to songs on the radio or whatever. And what?
She said they both told me they were going to die.
Jesus. This sounds like we need to do another private one. That's amazing.
Oh, they were my best friends.
Oh my God. And on Mother's Day, my dear woman, let me do a private reading for you. I'll have Lisa contact you about that, because one of the things I think your son is saying is that there's so much that he wants to say that sounds like it should be reassuring to you, like that they're okay and that they're together and that he's working to help her heal. And but his smile and his presence told me that he's in a good place. And there's some pressure right here. And I think that he was either thinking about getting a tattoo or was gonna, but has since gone and gotten it. And I feel like he's stamping it on other people. So maybe somebody got one for him that matched this or talked about it. But let's do that. Let's let you talk to them privately, because that's a lot. And nobody should go through what you've been through ever. I'm so sorry for that. So I'd like to do that for you. So Lisa will contact you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Jennifer, Stacy, my sister. Okay, Stacy, yeah. Okay, Jennifer, let me look. Come on, Stacy. The first thing I feel is pain in my arm right here, but I don't know if that's me. Okay. She have really long hair. This is the first thing I saw. Let me know if she has long hair, Jennifer, because the first thing I saw was a fairly young woman walk around the back of my desk here, sit down, and she went like this, like you do when you have really long hair. Like she went like that. And then I don't know what color it is. Looks kind of brown. She gave me a thumbs up about that. I also feel like there was a closeness too. I mean, talk about best friends. I feel like she's left her best friend behind. She likes to write. She likes to write letters. She's not very big. But everything looks long. I don't feel anything else in my body other than my arm did hurt, but that went away really quick. And there was something about taking class or studying or something because I see her working on something. Like doing research and then working on something and then doing research and writing things down. What is she researching? And when they show me physical features, a lot of them is either something they were experiencing or something that you were experiencing. So I feel like she's pointing to you and talking about how great your teeth look. So I don't know if you had them fixed or whatever, but I feel like she's saying that about you. She's also indicating something kind of far away. Maybe she was far away. Let me know if any of that makes sense. She's also talking about, her things and how either she wanted them to go to you or she wants you to have her things, her shoes. I don't know why she's saying that. I don't know if there was a question about her things or if you were wondering what to do with them. Having a little trouble breathing. Other than that, she's not showing me much, as far as what happened. Does she have any response to any of that?
I don't know if she's on.
Jennifer, let me know if you're still there and if that makes any sense. All right. So we're going to take a quick little break while I'm going to chat with you guys about a couple of things. I'm going to be in Idaho, so we don't have a lot of events planned for the area in June or much in May because I'm getting ready to leave. But if you know anybody in the Boise area that wants readings, I will be doing some in-person ones as well. So I can, or group readings at your home. I can come there and do group readings as well.
Or if you know anyone in Idaho, let them know.
Let them know if you know anyone there that wants group readings for their family and their friends. And that's from, so it'll be around the 26th of May until about the 25th of June. I'll be in Idaho in the Boise area. And group readings are really fun. All my work is guaranteed. So that, if I were ever unable to connect, you just simply wouldn't pay.
Nancy's asking, are you moving to Idaho?
No, I'm not moving. I'm coming back. I am moving after that, though. So there'll be a couple weeks after that I won't be working. And then I'll be moving to the Lake Elsinore area. So I'll be around again, and we'll do a lot more stuff in person. We do have an event coming this Thursday, but it's sold out. So hopefully we'll get to do another one soon.
When you get back.
When I get back. And that's at a place called the Reserved Garden. It's so beautiful. And their food is so freaking good. And they're friends of ours now. And we just love them. So check out the Reserved Garden sometime, you guys. And we'll hopefully do more events there. The other thing that I was going to tell you was I was going to share with you that I was driving to a group reading the other day, and there was a woman popped in my car on the way to the group reading. So group readings are really fun, or in-person stuff are really fun too, because things happen to me earlier in the day before the reading happens. Like I think this little baby that I saw earlier was with me all day. So, maybe he'll tell me who he's for. I don't know. All right.
And tell people to stay till the end.
Stay till the end. You'll get a code so you can get a discount on a reading. Is it all events like Centire and everything?
Yeah, it's all service.
Centire, all my services, you can get a 10% discount if you wait till the end and get the code that we show. And also, Centire is an emotional healing process. And I think it's really important to do this time, like coming out of COVID and all the dark stuff that happened, and anybody who's lost people due to it. And we just had a really rough year last year. So a lot of healing work needs to be done. And I can do them over Zoom as well. So, okay, let's go. Okay, Diana wants to know what happened to her. Boy. So these ones where there's mysteries, I can try, but there's a woman that you guys should try to contact. Her name is Noreen Rainier, and she solves unsolved things, missing people, and things like that. And she's out of Florida, but I think, and if you contact her, do not tell her anything about your person. She doesn't want to know anything, but she works with the sheriffs, and I vetted her and talked to her. She's really good at what she does. She has a very good track record, but there is also some really nasty stuff on the internet that I don't believe. I know that she's legit, so we'll give it a go. Let's see, Diana. Diana have short blonde hair or blonde hair that's about here and kind of thick or wavy or something. Let me know if that's her. Okay, so the image of the woman that I'm seeing is not very old. She's got kind of blonde hair, kind of. It looks like she probably highlights it or something. And it looks kind of wavy or go on. I'm just going to peddle everything that I see off about her. I am hearing the number 6 or June. What happened to her?
She said long hair, but curly.
Curly long hair. I wonder if it's blondish. This one doesn't look that long, though. All right. Well, if the weird thing about the woman that I'm seeing is that she's walking away. So I feel like she's away somewhere, and or that, and I've got a pain in my head. Come on, Stacy, is that you?
Diana.
Oh, Diana. Stacy's the one. Oh, that was the last one. Diana. Okay.
Get your people.
I know. I got to get my people. I got to stare at the name. I always forget names.
Sure, that could have been Stacy.
Maybe that was Stacy. Anybody know Stacy with blonde thick hair? Shit. Diana. Okay.
Well, she said she was she was on vacation out of the country.
Oh, she's far. Okay, she was out of the country when she died.
That's what I'm assuming.
All right, because the image of the woman that I'm seeing with the kind of thick wavy hair is pointing away from me and walking far away, and so I got to ask her to come back. So, and she looks kind of thin. I think that she probably could be in her 30s. I don't know. Age is pretty bad. So once you're 20 to 40, that all kind of looks the same. So in spirit, I do have trouble breathing. Huh. If this is her, I think there was somebody involved and they either suffocated her or something weird like that. I wish I could talk in person, but if she had super, super long hair, that's not kind of what I'm seeing. And she's walking away, but she was far away. That makes sense to me. And I think that there was some people that offered to help or offered to take her somewhere or something. And then all I'm feeling is like, I can't breathe. Sometimes they don't really know what happened or they don't remember the whole thing. So I would ask you to contact Noreen Rainier, because this is what she does and this is her specialty and she's really good at it. So if there's an unsolved mystery or an unsolved crime or something that we don't know what happened, she'd be your gal to talk to, Heather. She's out of Florida. It's Rainier, Renier is her last name. So check her out. Maybe she can help you with Diana. That's all I'm seeing. It's just the woman walking away. And then the feeling like I can't breathe. Okay, let's do another one. Penny. How do you say that name? Annis?
Annis?
Anise?
Janice, like Janice, Annis, yeah.
Annis or Nice Van Patten
Patten
Williams. It's a great name. All right, Penny. Maybe that's her. I'm still seeing the same one with the shorter, blonder, kind of highlighted hair.
Oh.
Penny. So I don't know. I don't think it's the same one, but there is, because her hair looks flatter and thinner, and she's sitting down in a chair next to me, and she's did I see that on there? I wonder if one of those is her, because the one with the glasses is who it looks like, but I don't know if I'm seeing her because of that. So and she's got a little bracelet on. She's a white woman. She's got short nails. She's saying the number 2, so there's either 2 kids or she's got 2 kids. I feel like this month, May, is significant. Penny. She kind of wishes that she was. I'll bet that is her. I feel like she wishes that she was here to celebrate with you. Let me know if you're still on and if that makes sense for you. And because not only do I feel like she's a mom or your mom and there's 2 kids, but I feel like she wants to talk to mom. She have anything going on with her neck or throat here? Feels weird. Yeah, that does look a little different than the woman that was walking away. She looks a little bit bigger, not big though, just not as thin as the other one, and a little bit older, but not old. Age is really difficult. And let me know if there was anything going on with the neck. So she's giving me so here's the personality. She's giving me a thumbs up. She's kind of smiling, laughing now. So yeah, did you find her?
She said no, May. I don't know what that meant.
Meaning she said no, May.
Yeah.
So nothing in May.
That's what I'm. It just said no, May. So I'm thinking no, nothing.
So nothing in May. But unless there's anything else about the number 5, because she had me write down the number 5, and then my neck hurts. Maybe that's not her. She's not going away. She's wearing jeans and a button-up shirt. It looks pretty casual. She's not going away. She just laughed and smiled at me. You sure there's nothing in May, or the 5th of a month? Let me know if there's a 5th of a month. She said no, nothing in May. Tell me more. So I'm feeling the neck and shoulder hurt. My shoulder hurts a little bit. It's a weird sensation going down my neck. Let me know if any of that makes sense. Well, she's sitting there and she's not going away. If that makes sense, I'll get back to her. Okay, let me breathe and relax.
Relax.
Just relax. Everybody just come in and chat with me.
Sit down.
Sit down and tell me what you're doing.
Join the fun.
I don't know if this is your sister, but I have to talk to this woman anyway. So, and I can picture her in my head. She's, her hair is kind of flatter though, a little bit straighter and short. She's got glasses. She's got a plaid, or not plaid, I don't know, button-up shirt on and jeans. And I do feel like she passed prematurely, and that she was in her 30s or 40s, and that she had 2 kids. And there is a reference with the number 5, because she's holding up the number 5 with her hand like that. She's got that little bracelet on. And her mom is still living. So I feel like I want to tell her mom, I thought you were indicating something. I feel like I want to tell her mom that I'm okay, and that she's okay, and that she's around her a lot, and that she comes to her in a dream, and that she's at peace, and that she's really sorry that she couldn't be here for Mother's Day. She also says thanks for laying out the pictures, or doing the pictures where there's like you're permanently putting them down on something. and that and they're kind of rearranged, and they had to be, some of them, it was like a comparison to a current one and an old one. So one of them had to be printed out and one of them was already out. Okay, let's do another one.
Oh, just okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm trying to look for
I know.
replies.
Yeah, we'll see if she comes back with anything.
Okay, hang on, let me spin it here. Take a breath.
Spin a wheel. Yeah.
No, she said no. Yeah, no neck problems. So I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see if anybody knows who she is. Okay, George, your father. Okay, one moment. What?
Hold, please.
Let me go find them. I gotta dial their name. George, and this is for Aurora. Okay. God, it seems like I've already talked to him. Just sounds familiar. So, oh, I hope to God this is George. George, has a little, let's see, how old are you? I don't know, 50s, 60s. He doesn't look super old. He's got a hair's thinning a little bit, but dark hair. And looks like he has mustache, or at least had sometimes. And my chest is hurting. He's got a little bit of weight around the middle. He's got a big smile. He just pulled up a chair and sat down. He's got a big family. There's also a lot of people over there, though, it seems. So, and it seems like like his mom's over there. And some kind of aunt or someone to her side. God, my neck is hurting. I wish I could figure out whose that was. It's still hurting. But for him, it just feels like the chest, and then also right below, it kind of feels like where my stomach meets my esophagus is a little bit. Oh, that's George. I wonder if I've ever talked to him before. Let me know if I have, and if that sounds like him. And if he's got a big family that he's with over there on the other side. Let me see if I can see how he passed. So I'm seeing some kind of truck, but I don't think that's how he passed. The only thing that I feel is that pressure right in the middle of my chest and upper stomach. He's cute. He's funny. I can hear his laugh. I think he likes to sit back and watch everybody else do stuff, and he laughs at everybody. But I'm seeing not only like a big family here, but a big family there with him in spirit. It's hard without the feed. Okay, let me know.
Okay, so sudden death. His mom passed. I miss his laugh.
Did they say anything about the way he looks?
She just said, yes, that's him.
Okay, that's him. Thank you. Yeah, and do you guys have a truck that you drive around and that he laughs at? Because somebody's got a lead foot, and to me, it seems like they're driving around in a truck. Oh. But it feels like a truck that's here that somebody's driving around in.
She also said, yes, always recording everyone.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's part of his dick, like part of his thing is that he likes to watch people and laugh and see what they do. And handsome. Yeah, he was handsome. So, and that he also seems he can still do that from spirit. So it does bring him joy that when everybody's happy. He does not like it when people are having a hard time, and he feels helpless when he can't help you. So if you're going through a hard time, or when you start going through a hard time, please ask him for help, because he wants to do that. But if you worry so much about what you're trying to do, he has a hard he just feels a little bit helpless sometimes. Oh, and someone having a baby? He's got well, it actually looks like a child that's maybe a little bit of ways, but he's taking care of a baby that looks like they're coming, and it looks like a boy. So he's taking care of that child until they come into the family. And he's super excited. He wants them named George.
So the woman you were talking to, Stephanie Orr, is saying that is her sister you're seeing.
Oh, okay. And
then she.
oh, and that was the one sitting here that's
Right,
not going away yet.
right.
All right.
So yeah, she's saying
So-
that is my sister. She's saying.
Okay.
So if
And
you wanna-
does she say her sister's
She
name?
said that's my sister with the glasses. The blonde lady with the glasses, born in May. My mom's still living.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay.
Oh, she gave me a thumbs up.
Oh, she did.
That's her.
Oh, okay.
Yay! Yay! We found you. Wow, she worked hard to get to you. So you guys, I'm so sorry if spirits like redirect me to somebody else. And the thing is that when I see these people, I can't make them go away. And because I try, like, I'm like, okay, let me try to dismiss that because that's not the one we're looking for. But they try just as hard as you guys try to get through. So they do kind of hijack me sometimes. So I apologize for that. But your sister's here and she's doing great. And she just really, really wants mom to know that she's okay. That's the biggest thing is she's okay. And she wants her mom to know that. So tell your mom that she's fine. Happy Mother's Day to mom. She's showing, she's not super girly, but she's showing me pink, like I'm giving mom pink, a bouquet of pink flowers. And she said she almost missed it. Like, oh, it's Mother's Day. I forgot. I better do that. So I don't know if she was known for like last minute stuff or something. She kind of laughed about that. And she's smart. She's got a good sense of humor. She misses the heck out of you guys. She tries to show that you're around. Okay. All right.
Ready?
Oh, I'm so glad we found out who
I
that
know.
was. Thank God. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. Yeah, they hijack me sometimes.
I know they do.
Oh my God. And then I get stuck. And then I'm like, who is that? Okay, so Laura's looking for her son Joseph. Okay. I just heard the name Joey, though. Joey. Is he blonde? First thing that popped in my head was someone with blonde hair, a male figure with blonde hair. Looks pretty young. I feel like it was a surprise. I feel like it was kind of a shock. So let me know if he's got blonde hair and light color eyes and big eyes and
Oh, she said not blonde.
no, this isn't him then. Fuck. Who are all these people that are coming in other people's readings?
I don't know.
Joseph, let me see. Joseph.
Oh, she said yes, a shock.
All right, let me ask him more then, because the one that I'm seeing that looks kind of blonde looks far away. And then when I call out Joseph's name.
Oh, she said big eyes, light brown.
Okay, that's him. All right, that's him. And there's something that either you made his favorite meal today or something for Mother's Day. Let me know if you did that, because if you did that, because I'm smelling food and I'm feeling like he absolutely loves to eat like this certain thing. I don't know what it is, but it also looks like, so there's a few dishes that he just freaking loves to eat, and I can almost smell it. One I thought what he was going to say was like pasta or spaghetti or something, but then I'm thinking, well, that's because I ate pasta for Mother's Day, so maybe that's me. But I'm also seeing cinnamon rolls,
Oh,
and I
she
feel
says
like,
we ate his favorite food.
yep, that's him. So I ate pasta for Mother's Day. The other thing he really likes is cinnamon rolls, and he would just eat them like crazy. Oh, and he says, thank you so much for doing that, because he could eat it, he could smell it, he could be there with you. And that was a really cool way to honor him on Mother's Day. And that made him feel good. It made him feel like you knew that he was around, and that he does know how much you love him, and he does know how much you miss him. And he doesn't know why you keep repeating that over in your head, because it's like, of course I do. I know. And so he knew going into spirit what it was like to be completely loved. So for him, that in his mind is the completion of life. So even though this was a horrible shock, and shouldn't have happened. He feels it's complete because he would rather have that short life with you than eternity without you. He's very sweet. What a sweetheart. Yeah, that's him. He's showing me like a little chain, and then it has like a name in it, like his name, but it's on a chain. It almost looks like long time ago we used to have these bracelets that had a ID on it, and it almost looks like that. So I don't know if you still have an ID bracelet of his or something, or if you have something with his name in it that looks like that. And he's putting it on the table. He's putting like a whole bunch of chains and things on there, like a pile of them. The heck is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. And the dreams, the reason that he says that you start to dream about him and then it turns bad or something, or like sad because you can't reach him or get to him, or he turns away or something's happening. And he says that's because that's the sadness and stuff in your consciousness, that when he tries to visit, the grief and the sadness turns it into something like that. But that's not actually what's happening. And it's certainly not, he's not distraught. Back of my head hurts a little bit right here. And so if you want him to come in a dream and he wants to make sure that he doesn't harm you in any way, then what you do is you ask the angels to help you sleep really good, help him come into in a dream, keep you asleep during the dream and wake you up right after so you remember it. But if you can let go of some of the guilt or some of the frustration or resentment or sadness, then he can come through a little easier. He's a great kid. He's got lots of interesting things. He likes a lot of interesting stuff. Oh, and there is some apology. I think that he just sees what you go through, and he's sorry about that he would be the cause of that. And that, nothing could have been done differently. When he said earlier that his I don't know, he just did something interesting. I'll finish my thought in a minute, but then he came and he kind of went like this on his lap, like he's asking somebody to come sit on his lap. So maybe an animal or something. But anyway, that was interesting. Earlier when he said, that let me ask him again what he was talking about. Hold on one sec. I got distracted by that gesture he did. Go on. Okay. When he said that the reason his life felt complete, even though it was cut short and it was a shock, was because he felt fully loved. I think that's what he needed in this lifetime, and he would have gone that day no matter what. So nothing could have been done differently because he completed what he needed to do here in this life for his own soul. And he's very sorry that caused so much pain. Okay.
Can we do one more and on Mom since it's Mother's Day?
Yes, let's end on Mom. Okay. Mom, Cindy. All right, Cindy, you better come through. Karen Bates. Cindy. Karen wants to talk to Cindy. Come on, Cindy. Name is Cindy. You got to remember these names. So, I actually feel like she's yelling at you and like going, I'm right here behind you. I hope this is her. But she's also saying that her mom's there too. So the woman that I'm seeing, and I feel like she's standing behind going, I'm right here. I'm right here. She has a little bit of weight on. Cute personality because she's kind of like, I don't know, proud of what she looks, and she's got this cute outfit on, and I can't figure out how she passed. Anyway, it feels a little dismissive, so it's possible if there was something going on that she kind of dismissed it. Cindy.
She said yes.
Okay.
Something. I guess you're on the right track.
Yeah. Probably that her mom's there. And she is kind of jolly and sing-songy today. So yeah, I think she's been trying to tell you all day. You've been thinking about her going, show me a sign. Are you around? I miss you. It's Mother's Day, blah, blah, blah. And she's like yelling at you like, I'm right here. And so is my mother. Like, we're here. And you're a great mom. And I'm a great, and whatever okay, this is really interesting because at first I thought she was going to explain, or I thought she was going to say that there was a rift between her and her mother that's all healed and all taken care of. But I don't really think it's her mother that she's talking about. I think it's somebody else in spirit that once she got there, and she's saying how she kind of talking a lot now. And so she talks fast and she talks a lot. And she's kind of talking about how it's interesting that when you get over to heaven, you can still have the opportunity to say the things that you didn't get to say and all that. And that regret is silly. It's just pointless. That people in spirit, they can still see you guys and they can see what you're up to and they can be a part of your lives. And so anything that you needed to say, you can say before you can say, and they can hear you. But she seemed to have a good time today, or at least right now. I feel like they're both kind of singing happy vibration. She likes, you must have either done something with your house and got a haircut, but she likes both. Or like what she say? She goes like what you done with the place. I like what you done with your hair. And she keeps yelling at her behind her back, I'm right here. So act as if she's there, because then you're going to be able to see the signs and experience her more, because she's been trying to tell you that she's there. Okay.
So Lisa Miller just wanted to know if her dad is still here.
Yeah. Michael, right?
Yeah.
He was the first Michael.
Yeah. She just didn't want you to forget about her.
Let's let me ask about him. It was so weird because of your mic.
I know.
So, there she is. Did my dad come in? It was really interesting because I saw your name. My manager's name's Lisa Millar, and her husband's name is Michael. So, come on, Michael. Okay, there's a clearing of the throat, male figure. Oh yeah, so that other dude's still there. He's looking behind him. Now he walked around and sat down in the chair, and that guy is bigger than the other one that I was saying. So he was the heavyset guy, the bigger guy.
No, remember she says he. Oh yeah, she said he was.
He's the bigger guy,
right? But you weren't seeing.
No, I was seeing the one that looked like he was taller but not heavyset, and that really confused me. But when I asked him, so I think he's connected to him somehow, like a friend or a brother.
Oh, she said that's my father-in-law.
Oh, God. Thank you for that. Okay, because he's not going away. And the minute I asked about your dad again, he's still there. So then I was like, oh, shit, it's the same guy. But then your dad came in and sat down over here. And now he's got children on his knee. He likes the kids, and he wants to play. And he feels like Mother's Day should be all about you and not about him. And that you should have a lot of playtime and breakfast in bed and all that kind of stuff. He's digging a hole to me that looks like a swimming pool or a spa or something to make something, a pond. It has water in it and it's a hole. He gave me a thumbs up. I have no idea what that means. I mean, the thumbs up is always when I'm not really sure what I'm talking about or what they're trying to show me, and I'm wondering if I got it wrong, or he told me to say that. I think they have been hanging out and shooting the breeze today, that they both wanted to come and say hi to you, but that it really should be about you today. So happy Mother's Day from both of them. Oh, I'm so glad you told me that was your father-in-law. was driving me crazy because he wouldn't go away. And I told you guys the way that, and you guys, anybody who thinks they might see spirit, we do a whole thing about figuring out if they're real. And one of the ways that you can think about it is if they're in your imagination, you should be able to make them go away. And if they don't go away, then they're not your imagination. So he's going around, he's giving you a kiss, he's kissing your kids. He thinks you're a fantastic mom and misses the hell out of you. And he is hanging out with other people and he's just fine. And he said he was standing there the whole time. So I don't know why some people I'm able to see because he doesn't seem reluctant now that he's sitting here. Everything feels really good. He's also taking, this is very interesting. So the guy in the white shirt, the one with the white t-shirt, your dad took a shirt, threw it on the ground, or just threw it on the floor. And either he's also picking it up and folding it meticulously or your father-in-law is. But anyway, they're showing me like folding all perfect. I don't know why they're showing me that. I think that has something to do with earlier today. And and you guys haven't eaten yet. It's 7:10. So that he'll be around for dinner or whatever. He loves you. He loves your kids. So
okay, let's do the code.
Here's the code, guys. Get a reading. I do guarantee my work. And this is an example of how I get hijacked by somebody who actually does exist and is for the person. They're just not the one they're looking for. There's your code, FB Live 0509. That's today's date, Facebook Live, May 5th. And if you use that code to book, you're going to get a discount. I really appreciate you being here tonight. Happy Mother's Day to all your moms out there. Just know that your daughters, your sons, and your mothers and grandmothers, all of them who are in heaven, love you. They're okay. They're with you, and they'll show you signs today. And the more that you say yes to what you think you're seeing, the more they can tell you or show you. So just say yes. If you hear a song or you think, rather than going, that was probably a coincidence, say, no, was that you, Mom? Show me more. Oh, I think that was you. Show me more. Also know that, yes, they really, really do try to come through. They've tried to come through all night, just as hard as you try. And it's really the luck of the draw who gets a reading or not. I wish I could get to everybody, but don't think it's because they didn't try. They all try, and they try to come to you in dreams. And apparently there's all kinds of things that have to line up perfectly for that to happen. So know that your loved ones are okay. They love you and they are trying to get through to you. So say yes to those signs, guys. Have a wonderful week and Mother's Day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.